Hãy đến ngay với chúng tôi này, Five Star English, cùng vào lớp Anh ngữ 5 sao này. We got what you need.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I am your host, Vici, and today we will have our guest. I'm MT from LT 5-Star English. How do you feel right now? I feel very exciting and a bit nervous, maybe. Okay, can you guess what are we going to talk about today?
I think it's something dangerous, right?
Yeah, clothes is kind of dangerous. Today's topic is about true crime. This is a interesting topic that so many people requested us to do it. So, do you have any interesting story to talk about true crime today?
I think child abuse, maybe.
Yeah, I like that topic too. Recently at Vietnam, there have been so many child abuse cases happened continuously. Do you know any of some popular cases?
Let me think. It reminds me to the case of Nguyễn Võ Quỳnh Trang. It's have broke all Vietnam and took so many tears from people.
Yeah.
On one December evening of 2021, a 8 years old girl named Vân An was taken to the hospital, and the doctors determined that she was dead from acute pulmonary edema and traumatic shock before the arrival. Vân An's body is full of wounds and injuries, so the doctors reported to the police. Chang is the lovers of Vân An's father, and they both arrested after they reported.
Yeah, I have heard about this case too, and it is really infuriating. So the murder is a 27-year-old woman named Nguyễn Võ Quỳnh Trang. She is the mistress of the victim's dad, Trung Thái, but she wasn't allowed to marry him. And based on some information that I found, Chang has a bad personality. She was a homewrecker, cruel to An, and rude to the domestic helper. And I really felt disgusting while reading the deposition about her. Just imagine how life would be when you have to live with a little monster like her.
Actually, many children in Vietnam have suffered their parents' heavy punishment like shouting and beating. It's a bad way to make children realize their mistakes. It negatively affects their mental health.
Yeah, I agree with you.
In fact, Chang is not Van An's mother. She even not her stepmother. She just the one who broke others' family happiness. So does she has the right to teach the child to abuse that girl? 100% no.
Yeah.
The house camera shows that Chang often beat Van An's several times during their time living together.
Yeah, so Anne was usually forced to knee down and being assaulted brutally. The weapon was a 19 centimeters long ruler. Especially before death, Anne was hit, kicked, and slapped by Chang for 4 hours long. After that, she began to be breathless, exhausted, vomited, and finally fainted.
We must say that she doesn't deserve our respect.
Yes.
She is actually a beast that in human's clothing. But the thing that disgusts me the most is the child's father. He many times witnessed Chang, that cruel woman hit his own daughter, but he just ignored it. He even not intervene. Instead, that he also participating in the abusement, and he tried to delete the camera data in far the corner of the house.
Yeah, he is a real evil, and he doesn't deserve to live with his daughter. Yeah, and a few days later, Anne's mother filed a complaint to institute the defendants for murder, mistreatment, abuse, and failure to report crimes. In the application, she expressed the pain and furiousness. I really don't want to imagine what my daughter had to suffer from, she wrote.
That's so poor.
Yeah,
That's so awful
yeah.
for a mother. So from the early morning of the day when the trial was held, the secretary area of the civil court in Ho Chi Minh City was crowded by people waiting to watch the trial. Some people focused on the live stream, some taking photo or stretching the banners to support the victim's family.
Yeah, I have seen this on the internet too. And also at the trial, there have been many pictures showing Miss H, Anne's mother, crying constantly, dropping her head down, and have to be carried to go home. I think that you need to be a mother so that you can understand her horrible pain that she had to been through.
Last week, I surfed the social network and I saw a picture of the defendant Jiang crying in the court while saying to the judge, I don't know if she truly regret or just acting to get the mercies from the judge.
Yeah, whatever she did, I think she really doesn't deserve the mercy. As many other people who also follow this case, I just hope that it will be judged fairly, right person, right crime, so that the poor baby girl can rest in peace. Anne's mother will also be able to live on peacefully, and the criminals will be punished appropriately, and there will be no more child abuse like this in the future. That's enough for today, and I hope you all have enjoyed this. Genuinely, thanks to our guest today for your interesting story. See you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
5 star, 5 star, 5 star English. 5 star, 5 star.
5 Star English, một công ty thuộc tập đoàn giáo dục Atlantic